Hello, hello. This is the one and only Brit here, otherwise known as Space List, depending on the platform you know it from. So I have been talking a lot about Unreal World lately, which is one of my favorite PC only games that I've ever played. Um, you can either buy it on or you can download it directly from the developer's website. You can get like a free, outdated version of it just to test it out. The game is currently like $4.50 or something like that in USD. Pull it up here. Let's see. Uh, yeah, 14 USD dollars 50 cents. Um, it is described on Steam as the cult classic open-ended wilderness survival roguelike RPG taking place in the ancient north. Throughout the years, Unreal World has been praised for its incredible depth, realism, atmosphere, and immersion. Lose yourself in the most intricate, detailed, and enchanting Iron Age game world. Now, as a player myself, I can more comfortably describe it as a roguelike 32-bit 2D role-play game that's a survival. So it's a lot of fun. And so without further, we're just gonna go ahead and hit play here and pull it up. It's not showing up on my technical difficulties. Please hold. All right, had to mess with OBS a little bit. It wasn't pulling up the game, but now I've got it up here. Um, so welcome to the main game screen. I've played it before, and I can't. When you first open up the game, there's a bunch of lore that pops up, and since I played it before, I can't get the lore to show up unless I completely uninstall and reinstall it. But we'll just go ahead and jump right in with a brand new character, and we're gonna do custom easy for setup, just 'cause I like to do things as detailed as possible. And the first things first, we'll come into the ultra screen here where we'll select a tribe, one of 9 options. And what's really, really fun about this game is there's an in-game encyclopedia that has so much information. The developers really took the time to dive deep into the lore and the history of this game and really make something that's really immersive and just really detailed. So you can come in here and like read detailed information about each tribe. For the sake of time, down on the bottom, we'll just go ahead and read the little blurbs. So we've got our Samoan people who live in Famo, live in vast forests. We've got our Drit, live in southwest coastal areas. We've got our Kiesi, who have small, loose fields. We've got our Reef, who live in the southeast part of the Unreal World. We've got our Solas, who have their home in the western coastal area. Islander, they inhabit the archipelago in the southwestern part of the Unreal World. And I probably said that word wrong, so just laugh at me if I said it wrong. We have our Kuula, Koivula, who are farmers. We have our Kuika, who are they have the black-throated diver as the animal of the tribe. And then we've got our owl tribe, and our sea tribe. I'm gonna go ahead and pick a farmer. Yeah, we're gonna pick a farmer. And let's create a female character, and we'll call her Lulu after my dog. Let's see. What looks like a Lulu? Take a picture for your character. This one right here. That's what I'm gonna go. But we'll look through the rest of these pictures just to see. They've got some fun ones. I like this one. I like this one right here. We're gonna go with that one. And we're gonna start. Let's just start in spring. Spring's when the world starts. So then you come in once you're done with that. Your 16 winters start your journey. So that's a fun information here. Let's see. Decent intelligence. Will, I'm not exactly 100% certain what exactly will means. Strength and endurance is good. Dexterity and agility kind of suck. Hearing sucks. That's a good reroll. Yeah, let's do that. I like that. All right, all of our bars are on. And I hit. Yes. Did it freeze? Oh, froze. Uh-oh. Froze. What do we do? Alright, it's unfrozen. So then, you get some spells and magic meat to start off. So we've got our general sacrifice. All around way to sacrifice something in order to please or thank the spirits and other world beings in various occasions. Bear skull rite. After a bear is brought down, the skull is eventually placed to hang in a big lone pine tree, which completes the hunting and burial ceremony. Proper bear spirit. When a deadfall trap is made for a bear, you then set the meat bait there completely naked. Then the bear gets in there nicely. And net favor. Let your sheep run over the net, and it will then be a fortunate one. Huh. Never seen that spell before. That one's new for me. Kind of cool. Someone go ahead and escape. And now we're in our skill. And this looks very daunting the first time you run into it. It's really not that daunting, I promise. So you have when you're on like super custom to easy, you have 5 adjustments that you can make. You can increase any skill up to 3 points, and you can decrease any skill down by up maximum points. Herb lore is incredibly important one, so that you can identify things like plants, mushrooms, herbs, and so forth. I definitely want like a good herb lore because that's going to be really important for me to be able to identify what's safe to eat. And I also agriculture is important for growing stuff, building. Carpentry is pretty important for making stuff. I don't know. Hide work. Anything I want to decrease, I never want to decrease skills. Yeah, let's just do that. All right, and then we come into world generation. Yay! So you can, it'll color code what everything looks like. And then you can kind of choose like where you want to start and re map. Just a little bit of like cheaters information. The Drick tribe, over here in this kind of light blue color, they're known for having a lot of salt in their villages, which is great for preserving food, which you're gonna want to do after you really start to get established in the game. So I like to try and start as close to the Drick as possible, so I have the best opportunity to try and go over there and trade to get food. And I'm gonna play this honestly and not cheat. There are ways to cheat but for the sake of just demonstrating the raw, honest game, I will not cheat. We're gonna hide the little thingamajiggy purple over here. Near Peace, Pijit tribe. I don't remember how you pronounce it. Near Prazit, yes. They're mean. They're mean, terrible, rotten tribe. They just want to kill everybody. Totally mean. Stay away from purple. They're mean. Purple's bad. So I'm gonna randomize world because I don't like the way. Oof, I don't like that either. I'm gonna re-randomize it until I like the way it looks. You can kind of see like where all the water and hills and stuff. I like that. Yeah. And then I want to start within my home region, but I want to right there. Perfect. So now I'm close to my region and the Drick. And we're gonna enter this world. And then we can start a scenario. You can choose scenario, you can choose no scenario. So you can just start right out in the UnReal world with absolutely nothing but the clothes on your back and go from there. You can start outside a cozy looking village. If you like to torture yourself, there is, having been a slave to the Khazid for years, you finally take a step to escape from captors. Unfortunate hunting trip. Your father lies dead on the ground and the building is still present. That one's scary too. The lonely settler. You find yourself alone on a foreign ground with 2 unfinished cottages. Helpless and afraid, and left for dead, you struggle to survive in the wilderness. Traps and trapping. You start playing equipped with tools for passive hunting. I want to be a fisherman. Carrying extensive equipment, you start to follow your path as a. You can start. You can find an old trap fence in the wilderness or an abandoned trap fence. Abandoned camp. You find an old camp with a shelter, firewood, and useful items. Architecture or agriculture. You possess some valuable seeds and are ready to try out your agricultural skills. There be robbers, contraband of ruffians, wilderness. Or not all who wander are lost, which you set out into the unforgiving wilderness with a 4-legged companion. The 4-legged companion, I've never done that one. I think it could be any number of animals. Could be a dog, could be a cow, a sheep, a goat, a pig. It could be anything, I'm sure. Sometimes I usually like to do the settler one. Having 2 half-started cottages is nice, and you don't usually start out with some nice axes. But for the sake of doing something different this time, let's do. Gosh, do I want to do fisherman? Do I want to do trapping or abandoned? Let's do abandoned camp. As you were wandering through the wilderness, you find a camp. As you explored, you saw that there perfectly shelter for nights, some ready chopped firewood, a few interesting items. This would be a good place for you to spend some time and make hunting trips. What brought you here? What kind of your past is like? What? Hold on. What brought you here and what kind of your past is like is a matter of your imagination. You are at a camp where to ponder about the path to take. You could take items lying around or you can make a fire and throw them into it one by one. As always, everything's up to you. Let's do it. Yeah, let's do this. Interesting. Game courses. So this is kind of like the UnReal world. You just free gameplay. Living in the wild kind of teaches you the basics of the game, the wilderness, and so forth. If you complete Living in the Wild, then you can choose to do the advanced adventures, which is even more in depth, like learning and quests and stuff to continue playing the game. Living in the Wild is great, especially new to it, because it will also give you items that are really useful for surviving. In essence, UnReal World is like hardcore Minecraft combined with vintage story combined with like genuine realistic, genuine hardcore survival. if you die, you die, you're dead, you can't play the world anymore, the character's gone. It has a built-in autosave that you cannot turn off, and everything that you do is immediately saved. So if you do die, there is like a way to go back and quickly save your character right before you died. You're hosed. So we'll just go ahead and it's gonna look up here. It's gonna tell us all about our encyclopedia and the story that we picked. Now we are going to start game. Water is essential. Explore your surroundings until you find a source of fresh water, like a lake or even a pond. Then take a big gulp of fresh water and start out again with new strength. In the winter, you won't be so easy. You'll need fishing skill to make a hole in the ice. And if you're wondering what's in a station, you can take an extra look around and examine it within your field of vision. So you can. There is very, very, very limited use of the mouse in the game. Really, like the only thing that it's useful for is if you need to like click out further on something or like zoom out. But other than that, there's not a lot of use. It does look like way steep snow. Okay, so we started like at the part of spring or like high grade, tree trunk, fire. Okay, what do we have in my inventory? I had a knife and a spear. That's very helpful. Skis, rye bread, smoked elk cuts, roasted rye greens, and a fine staff. Okay, so start by up the stone and rock that we just saw. As you can see, it's very much like a 32-bit. You've got a little shelter. Very basic, very, very basic. Um, some people would think that that's just, lame. Why would you play a game like that? Why would you want to play with this basic 32-bit nonsense? But it's it's not about the graphics, it's about the gameplay. It's incredible. So let's go ahead. You hit the plus sign, you can make stuff. Um, I think there's a way. Axe. We need a blender trunk for a stone axe. Sunbird trunks come young tree skill is M. Roll M. Alt M. Ah, here we go. Cut this tree down a knife. This is an awkward, but it works. Okay. Fantastic. We're gonna stone axe. We're standing on top. I don't have cordage. So we're strong spruce withes. How do I make a spruce withe tying equipment? Spruce withe, spruce sapling knife. Okay. Uh, where do you get a spruce sapling? Huh, that's a spruce sapling. Okay. bark, branches, young, bark knife. Okay, back. Okay. How do you feel? There? Can't we? Okay, apply. Excuse me. Pull to. Okay. Lumber. Nope. Transport. Ski pole. Fire. Tying equipment. Okay. So, trying to make board branches twisting. Um, Dark rope. Okay. We're stuck. Figured out how to cut down the spruce sapling. It was really easy. A lot easier than I thought it was. So that's that's better. Tying equipment. So spruce wise. I'm standing on top of a spruce sapling. Okay. Yeah. Spruce sapling. Knife. Or spruce. Okay. Alright. Well, it's better than nothing. Birch. Peel bark. Strips. Peeling bud. We're gonna need to birch bark rope. Birch bark strip. But I don't have any water or branches. Uh, all them. Twigs and branches. Fine. Spruce twigs. I don't get branches. Oh, I don't. Branches. I get branches from. We're 5. We're gonna pick up 5 branches. Works. Okay. And we're gonna eat roasted. I don't know how to pronounce that word, so we're just not gonna say it out loud. We're gonna zoom out. What's nice is that on the overworld map, when you zoom out, you can see huts and stuff. Certain places. Rest until not fatigued. You get too tired, you can't move. You're up ahead. We're not too far from. Oh, oh dear. That that is a bear. We don't want to fight a bear. We don't want to fight a bear. We're gonna stay. That's horrifying. That's that's absolutely horrifying. I don't even think I own weapons. No, I don't own weapons. I own nothing. I don't see any water. Although usually, usually there's some form of water source at a village. So let's check out this village here quick, and we'll just see if there's anything. Snow is miserable. Not prepared to be starting with snow. Ah, yep, there it is. That tiny little speck right. That's villagers' water. We're gonna drink the water. That we did that. Okay. Closer look, so like zooming in and out, using enter to zoom in and out. Did that. Cool. Picking up something. But we're gonna make make our tying equipment really quick. Our birch bark rope. Our 80 feet of made a decent bark rope. That's not bad. Good. That's good. We did that. All right. Quench our thirst as well here. Do no, no, we have to make. That's right. Transport people. Okay. 3 feet of tying equipment. We have birch bark rope. Yeah. Okay. All right. Light effort. Pause. We're too tired to continue. Well, since we're here, village, we're just gonna this nice, warm, safe house here. Not my abandoned up shivering from the coldness. Oh, well, that's warmer houses by chance. Do you think they have any warmer with like a fireplace? No fireplace there. Fireplace there. Out here. We gotta fire. Ah, yeah, right there. Look at that. Okay, we're gonna here. They're rather warm. All right, cool. Right. All right. Let's go, please. I'm gonna eat something actually. Eat my. Oh, I don't have a lot of food. We're already having a problem. Problem. I don't have a lot of food. So, you know, you know, finish making ski. Trying to quench our thirst. Now, can I weave my ski poles so that I can force pole is good. Good, good, very good. Now I can. All right, some more of my bread. Um, sure, the villagers will have things to trade for like food. Um, problem is I don't have anything to give them to trade, so we're gonna back to what is here. And gosh, I don't know. I guess we're gonna try and make some Or try and make an axe. I need an axe. I need an axe so that I can more effectively stone axe. Thunder trunk, 3 feet of cordage, a knife. Okay. Cold. This isn't good. I'm hungry. Clearly I picked a bad grouse. Where? Oh, well, it's flying. So we're not going to be able to do anything. I don't even have any weapons. Nothing I can even throw at it. Blood from the blood was probably bird running away in the north. Well, that's not thing either. Okay. Actually, no, it is comforting. I lied. If it's running away, it's not going to eat us. Fired. Continue. We're just gonna up push 9 firewood here. Build fire. Build a fire. There we go. And we're gonna a nice roasting fire. Warm. Finish our stone axe. Maybe. Might finish our stone axe. Steve. Oh, already take days to make a day. Really thirsty. Also hungry, but I really need the axe. Raining right now. Okay. That's oh there. Water. Water. Hey, water. Wait a minute. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. All right. I see the water. All right. I could try to like, which these people have lots of food, clearly. Um, but you try to food, they'll kill you. Very upset, and they'll kill you for it. And nice. I don't bet I'm going to last long on this save. Uh, just Aspen. Bear. Not comforting. Bear is. If I can just fire. To cook. We have to learn how to cook. Skills, wait and rest. Fire. Alright, we're gonna cook. I gotta put. Oh, the game gave me a. That's fantastic. We're about to die. Let's see. Here we go. Roast on the fire. We're gonna roast this fish. We're gonna roast it. And I am starving. It's terrible. Terrible. Timber work. I am starving. Hour. Alright, we're this fish. Eating the fish. Sleep. Eat more of this fish. What? Where? Where? A wolf enters? I don't see it. Am I blind? I don't see it. See it. Hold on. Where? Oh, I see it. Okay, over here. Where's the task? By a wolf today. Really fan of that idea. Fire. Fire. They the command or like resume pause. Better it's amazing. Access. Let's go. Officially have stone axe. Do worse. Do worse. Uh, chop blocks of wood. Here, we're just doing the things. We got our chopped blocks of wood. what's left of the fish. And we're going to make, nope, not that. Hairs. Make, oh. See, this is why we need an axe. Alright, we're just gonna go to the village. I am. Water. Drink the water. And sleep here. Probably wake up cold. Nope, wake up hungry. I don't have any option. This little bit of something I have supposed to be game first. Favorable timber work. I'm supposed to be selling a tree. My bad. But around in the dark is the best I. I'm gonna wake up getting eaten by wolves. Fine. Hunger wakes you. Wonderful. I don't have any food, and it's too dark to get any, and I haven't get it. Three rough wooden bowls. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. We're gonna come into this. We're gonna go to garden. Ted, Mark, shoot. What if I want one pike or arrow? I am Lulu. towards. Okay. Trade items. Okay. Birch bark rope. I forgot I had that. Give you move my bolt. Oh, my stone axe. Listen, I worked really hard for my stone axe. You can't have my stone axe, okay? Can't have it. I worked really hard for that. But I'll tell you what, if you want my rope that I can make more of, I will give you my rope. Now I'm going to eat this dried pike. There we go. All right, now there was a hunter that needs help, they said. This is good because if a hunter needs help, it gives you a quest that you can do. Although there was a bear, so probably is like, I need you to kill this bear. And I'm gonna be like, no, thank you. About the same as it is now. It'd be colder, raining. Hunter needs help with chores. I am losing ET. Right over there, you see. Sometimes I wish I had faster legs. Who are you? I am Pertiti. Ho hum. Sometimes I wish I had faster legs. Good to know you, Lulu. Ho hum. Sometimes. Listen, you don't need to keep saying. How come you say so? Much of hopping around, keeping up with all the chores around here. Gee, just say if there's something I could help you with. I might have a task for you. Do you think you could deliver a message on my behalf? Let's see. To whom could I deliver your message? Irma's quick tribesman. He lives in a village directly in the southwest from here, just a couple of miles away. You deliver my message to Irma's and return a reply within a few days. You have earned a little reward. I can do that. And what is the message? Go tell to Irma's that there were two sons, then get his reply back to me as soon as possible. Understood. I will deliver the message. Irmis in a tribe in the southwest, 2 miles away. There were two sons in a dream. Gotta remember that. There were two sons in a dream, because it's probably gonna ask me to be specific. I've got to make sure we don't get eaten by any bears, though. That's a moose. Thank goodness that's just a moose. I'm not seeing a village anywhere. It's southwest, right? Southwest. Southwest. Settlement of you. Where? Where? The same settlement that I've already been to? Nope, not that one. F6. Alright, so if we zoom, it's my quest location. Where is the quest related area? Shelter. Southwest. That's my screen. There we go. I don't remember all the buttons. Uh, Directly in the southwest from here, just a couple of miles away. Directly in the southwest of here. Southwest. That's southwest, right? That's the direction I'm heading. Southwest. Seven. And southwest. Oh, wait. Wait, this quest. Complete the quest, then I will be owed a debt of some sort, and then they'll probably give me that I can actually keep adventuring. Irmas. I need to find Irmas. Baku. I don't know who this Irma is. Irmas, the Drickalay tribesman, lives in a village directly in the southwest of here, so he's a Rick tribesman southwest, and his name is Irmas. Rick tribesman. Irmas. Sons in a dream. Sheep. Alright, gave up on that other village. Now we're gonna check a different village and see if this Irmas person here. But we're also gonna sleep here because my character is really, really tired apparently. And now it's the middle of the night. I ate all of my good supposed to do now. Ah, Good news. We have found this random Irmas person. Also found a blacksmith. Nice. Dark. I don't know, but exploring in the darkness is a really good idea. I just wait. Stand here. Wait. So light out a little bit more. Yeah. Shelter. And here we go. Okay. All right. We found the person. Now, just need to find woodsman guy. Ah, there. Fantastic. Ready, set, bye. Six squirrel hides worth of our goods will be handed out to you for free. Claim your reward whenever you please. All at once or in parts. Just come trade after picking up your selections and we'll reward those goods to you. Fantastic. Yes. Excellent. That's good. Because we are hungry. They're hungry. Ooh, a bag of salt. Uh, salt is good, like salted meats for preservation, but um, it won't really help me if I can't hunt and I don't have any tools for hunting. Needs want. That's the question. We need to find something like really good. Let's see. There's so many about seeds though. Something like food, like you know, broad bean, single basket of rye grains, splitting egg. Okay. What if I wanted flatbread? We would need a fire, flour, water, seed. You know? If I made flatbread, something that I could make out of half a pound of flour. Okay. Oh, ah, excuse me. Um, um, agriculture, agriculture, fresh. Wait. Grain flour. There we go. Fine flour, grinding stone. Okay. So I could make flour. Then, 0.8 pounds. That's not very much. I don't know about 1.8 pounds of fish. It will take time to make the flour though. We're gonna need something to keep time. Darn. Ooh. So if I could get yarn right now, really just need to focus on fragrance, uh, barley grains, wooden canteen. That's different. I've never seen wooden canteen. That must be new. I played this game though. Oh, it's a dried pikes, trident, turnips. Alright. That's what you will have to pay. A basket of red grain. Just keep I really like my skis. They make it faster to walk. What if I give you back like 7? Okay. My guy, you're being rude. What about a wooden bowl of water? Clothes already aren't warm enough, so I can't just give you my clothes. Can I make a spear? Hold on. Hold on. I think you can make a spear. I think. I have to make a spear head, or do I have to buy a spear head? Blades, count that. Spears next. bag of instead. Do that. First 2/3 of the whole stone map. Okay, listen. Uh, Give you my wooden floor. And I don't want to. I worked hard for that. I had to work really hard to make that axe. Okay. What if would be war? Four different kinds of stuff in one container. Listen, I have to make another. I don't want to make another container. That's not going to be easy. All right, we're gonna fill it. Um, well, let's go ahead by making yourself something. Uh, bark is harvested from that tree. Well, that's not fair. Find another. Strips for this. Sheets from the other. I'll use the birch bark strips to make container, birch bark, basket bark. See if we can grind some flour. Stone, rough birch bark basket. There we go. Have seasoning to cook bread. We just need to cook bread. Right there. We have made bread. We are no longer starving. This is good. Except we are back to being malnourished. So we're gonna eat more bread. You, you. How can we? On ice. Oh, I am on ice. Fishing sex. go to this here. Oh, they have dogs. Dogs. Look at that, they have dogs. They have a place with a fire by chance? House? Uh, I hear. I know y'all have to have a place, some sort of stove. Ah, here we go. Well, South. Just gonna making rye bread. We're gonna make all the rye bread possibly make, and ignore that I've been opening and closing 500 times. We're gonna eat all rye breads. Bit more rye bread. Right. Don't care about the dog barking at me. Care about is making myself some bread. Eating the bread. We're gonna make more bread. People seem nice. Water. Plastic. Quench our thirst. Going to our bowl with water. Alright. Now that we've done all of it, there are no quests in the village. That's so very sad. Alright. Don't love the idea of like out here. Whoops. Button. Gonna fry and fish again. I made a hole. And fine. Rye bread's gonna help me too much, but we're at least definitely don't want this with wolves. All right, I'm like sorry, I'm not chatting. I'm like really really locked in here. Um, I'm gonna go ahead and stop the recording. Um, and we'll pick up from another point here. We'll get some sleep for the character. Maybe we'll try to make some advancements or something. I don't know. Um, that way we don't have some crazy long play video. But that's just an introduction to Unreal World and struggles of trying not to starve. Terrifying stuff. Trying not to starve or get eaten by bears or pigs. Oh, I did hear pigs. Pigs in this village. Distraction. Um, that's if I could buy a pig, I could just it would be theoretically, but I could eat pig. I could buy a pig and use the pig to eat. That would be fantastic if I did that. Gosh, I wonder what it would cost. Oh, but why am I shivering with cold? There's a fireplace right there. Um, silly. All right. I've determined that trousers, broad knife, bag of ragweed. Ha! No, no, I won't give that for a pig. They want a lot for a pig. A pig would be very nice, but I don't have anything worthwhile. Whoops. Trading. Um, Nothing at all worthwhile for trading for a pig. Pick up a couple of stones though. Max. Stones make stuff. Rocks you can use to make arrows, I believe, but we would need feathers for that. Anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead stop recording. I'm gonna stop playing, but I'm gonna stop the recording here. We'll just call this just shy of a 2 hour long play. Um, just to have some introductory stuff for Unreal World here. Um, when we come back in the next recording, do some more stuff. Maybe by then I'll progression, but maybe some more food. I'll work on food, I think, and we'll go from there.